Wow, hello there. Here we are. This is the fish collecting area on board ship, and well, we haven't caught any fish for a long time because we've got a breakdown. So anyway, I'll just show you the lab anyway. So I'm just going to turn around. Now that's the this is the wet lab behind us. Obviously this is where they dissect the fish on all those benches. Obviously we're coming into port in the next few days, so they're packing up ready to go home. Well, basically because we can't fish at the moment. But yeah, there's the that's where the fish comes in, from there to here, to these benches along here, and then any samples that they want to keep are brought through to the fridges. Climb over here. What we got here is two fridges. One is this is a blast freezer which chills everything down really quickly, and this one is just another storage area here. Oh, just going to do a quick sweep round here with my camera. Okay. And this is the computer lab where the scientists work, in here, with all their technical equipment that I know nothing about. So lots of computers in here. There we go. Well, hello there. That was a quick tour of where we sample the fish. If I turn you around again, there we go. Just here, that's where the fish are landed or brought on with the net. The end of the net is carried over into that hopper, which is below that that lifeboat there, just below there. There's a hopper that the fish gets dumped into, and then there's the wet lab that you saw, and then the computer room that the scientists use. Let me just turn you around again. All right, now you're back on my ugly mug. Yeah, so I've just been speaking to one of the scientists, and they were saying that the samples can take up to 6 months to be analysed ashore. The samples from the seabed, this is. You remember I did a video showing you the devices that they use for grabbing a sample of gravel and sand from the seabed. Well, that can take up to 6 months to be analysed, and what they're checking for is microplastics. And this scientist that I was speaking to just now was saying that this country that we live in, England, is not the worst for pollution. So yes, there will be contamination in the food that we're eating, but it's at levels which the government deem safe for us to eat. So nowhere on the planet is safe from plastics, and so it's something that we're going to have to live with. So yeah, you've got to either eat it or not eat it. It's up to you. But there will be levels of plastic in everything that we eat these days, which is rather sad, isn't it? Rather sad that our planet has come to this, where the microplastics are in the ocean that the fish breathe, and in the fish themselves, in the fish that we eat. So we are destroying ourselves as a society. So, like I said before, climate change, I don't believe. I think it's just a natural cycle. Volcanoes chuck out far more ozone depleting gases, etc., than we would produce in a lifetime. So that's something to consider. But what we can do something about is polluting the oceans and the countrysides where we live. One of the things that I really hate when I'm out cycling is to see household waste just dumped by the side of the road around these pretty little country lanes, and somebody just decides they're going to discard their giant teddy bear and their their foam-filled settee, just because they can't be bothered to go down to the local amenity tip. But anyway, that's for another day. But yes, one of the things that scientists did say is not to worry. The levels of pollution are safe to eat within the UK, she said, but other countries aren't quite so safe. So yeah, make of it what you will. That's why I holiday in the UK, because I don't get to see much of it really, because I'll be at sea half the time. Anyway, so that's about it then. So that's today's little quick tour of where the scientists take the fish, bring it indoors, dissect it, do whatever they want to do with it, and quite a lot of the samples end up in the fridge ready for us to eat when we get home. Yeah, because there's no point wasting the animals that we capture. The scientists take their tiny bones and their measurements, and if the fish wasn't frozen to be eaten by the ship's crew, it would be thrown back into the ocean to be eaten by other animals. So that's on the plus side. But as you know, I would rather be a vegetarian really. I think I'm on the verge of becoming a vegetarian. But anyway, right, so I'll call that a day for this little tiny video. I might do a video blog in a minute. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Bye then.